What it is, what it ain't, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. But first, y'all need to hit that post notification bell button so you always be in the loop every time I drop a new video. Today, we finna talk about that beef between Nelly and Pretty Willie. Now, a lot of y'all probably would have thought I was talking about he had a beef with Chiggy, Shauna, or Huey, or something like that. Nah, man, he had a beef with uh, Pretty Willie, man. You know what I'm saying? Word is, Pretty Willie was rubbing him the wrong way. And you know what I mean? He had to get that boy blacklisted, you know what I mean? But everything I'm saying is for educational purposes only and entertainment. So, you know what I mean? I'm just kicking the bobo with this one, man. This an old one, man. Let me go ahead and kick it off right, man. Yeah, man, back in the days, man, Nelly had that came out with that country grammar, man, and he was just blowing up, man. The label had to made so much money off of him, man. He was paying for other albums to drop, and he didn't even know, you know what I mean? And they had done came across this other St. Louis rapper, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This dude's name was Pretty Willie, you know what I mean? And he was ready. He was polished, man. He was with them front line boys, and you know what I mean? They gave him a deal. And Universal, you know what I mean, was trying to find out if any other rappers from St. Louis had that same style and they can cash in on it while it was still hot, you know what I mean? But Nelly wasn't feeling that. And you know what I mean? Ali definitely wasn't feeling that, man. And you know, the St. Lunatics started like saying, man, fuck that nigga Pretty Willie, man. You know what I mean? That nigga ain't shit. He a copycat, you know what I mean? But Pretty Willie was more like a stunner, you know what I mean? He used to work out and shit, you know what I mean? He was on his macho shit, you know, he was on top of his game. When you seen this video, he riding in the Hummer, you know what I mean? Big jury on. He was ready, like he was a big star, but nobody didn't even know who he was. So, you know, Nelly was hot, you know what I mean? So he was like, man, I ain't finna let nobody steal what we worked hard for. Let's go ahead and tell all the radio stations to stop playing this nigga. Let's do a hate campaign. So while St. Lunatics was on tour, all the St. Lunatics was hating on Pretty Willie. And Nelly was co-signing it. And you know, all the radio stations that was playing his music, they just stopped playing it. And you know what I mean? That supposed to been the year that Nelly supposed to just sat back because he sold 7.6 million records that year. So, you know, he was going diamond pretty soon. But, you know, the following year, he still wanted to come back. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, that's what happened, man. Pretty Willie ended up getting blackballed. And, you know, he got saved and stuff like that. And, you know, he still got a big deal in the gospel. But as far as that rap stuff go, you know what I mean? He got blackballed. St. Lunatics was trying to pull up on him. You know what I mean? Murphy Lee was trying to act hard and stuff. But, you know, Nelly killed him with that beef. But, you know, Pretty Willie changed his name to P-Dub. And, you know, he got saved, man. But them niggas was hating on Buddy because they didn't want him to be mimicking their style. But other rappers had the same style. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Chingy did his thing. Jaquan did his thing. Erica, Ebony Eyes did her thing. He just was hating on Pretty Willie, man. That's it. Peace of mind.